Hello, it's Whisk, and in today's video I wanted to do a replay commentary, and this replay, it will be two replays, I think 3 matches, 2 against Tenpai, 1 against Melodius. It's with my friend. We are basically testing the deck, we were voice chatting and we were talking about the lines. And I wanted to discuss some of those plays, especially in the lights of Protoss, because of course we are playing Nemesis Protoss build in these replies, and I think it goes to show that some positions that looked pretty much bad or unwinnable could be still squeezed, sometimes with the help of Protoss. But okay, like I said, these were just testing games. Misplays were made on both sides, but anyway, even though this is the case, I think it's still productive to make a discussion video such as this, and so that hopefully everyone, including me, learns something from it. So I will just continue. We will show only my hand, because then it's easier to think. So in this build I'm playing 12 hand traps and 3 Fenrirs, just some for testing, right? And now this hand, if you talk in the context of standard lines, is New Lara plus Brick, and this line normally can go for Colossus, I mean for Nemesis play if it's not hand trapped. And then so let's see what happens. I did a little different play because I discarded New Lara and summoned 2 to enable more cards on the board. I'm not trying to play around Nibiru, I'm just trying to make the best board possible here. And actually I'm improvising. Okay, here Karnhog gets impermanenced. Okay, I don't think I will comment on the Ritual Beast solo line. I will talk later when more interactions will be considered. So here we are trying to do the standard link climb with Falco, summon Lara, revive. And now we go into the rank 4s. Had to shuffle Lara back with Flag, and now Flag was negated with Veiler. So here we were talking about something, how to link away for the best for the best possible board. And here I decided to make SP banish Banshee revive, because we have a Pyro on the board, and link this away to Rera. So the problem was that we didn't have anything banished, so Rera couldn't add it. Quite unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, so this was my turn, and now it's his, and now we see that he plays Tenpai. And so against Tenpai, it is good if you can remove his monsters, because then he won't be able to extend with Chandra in hand. So that's why I Veiler, and on resolution I banish. So Ian goes to battle phase, plays Skyman, and this won't be enough because we can banish him, and this wraps the game. Now he sends us first, and we expected to get first, so I sided in Cyclones, but I didn't get any. And now our hand is New Lara plus Pengu, with also Winda in hand. This is bad, because we don't have access to Winda in the deck, but it's possible to use Inheritance. Then okay, we'll see what I went for. Of course, summon first Fenrir. Oh, and by the way, the most interesting lines featuring Protoss will come later. Discard Lara, summon Pengu, banish second Lara, because New Lara plus Pengu lines, we always want to go for 2 Laras. Yeah, so here I went for Inheritance, right, because I had to get rid of Winda. Otherwise this hand would not blend, I think. Now we summon Elder Kana. This is standard pattern in New Lara plus something line. You want to go for Elder Pengu or Elder Kana. Now we go for when, because we have Kana. Kana will banish, and we do the standard link climbing. I'm just misclicking here, so getting the last search, Steeds, and now going for ranks, for fires. And now that we know that we are playing against Tenpai, we should be conscious about FTKing the fires, definitely. So he comes back, we kill the fires. When is added to hand, because we banish her with Protoss. Summon when, revive, use Apelio effect, no, yes, to banish Winda and just make IP Mascarina. Don't forget, in Tenpai matchup you can also use inheritance as a disruptions if you can tag out into 2. In this case I can't. So I'm thinking I want to get rid of the field spell, because if I don't get rid of the field spell and he has the possibility to make Transcended Dragon in the main phase, then I am dead. So the first task is to kill the field spell. So this is why I also side in Cyclones. We kill it with SP. We do not Ash Prosperity. This Ash we save for Kaiman. He gets another Sangen. Okay. So this time we have to banish with Reira. And with Reira you have to consider, do you want to banish him? Because then he is easily accessible next turn with Nochi. But in this case, because we still have Steeds, I think it's nice to leave 2 names so that Steed can destroy 2 monsters if needed. So we targeted inheritance. Now he plays tactics and I just let him go. I don't chain anything. He steals Fenrir, attacks into SP and declares Fenrir. He has to target Nochi because Nochi protects. So first I chain SP targeting them. And then he wants to chain Kaiman, and I chain Ash, and then he chains Droplet targeting Kaiman and discarding Chundra to negate SP and Reirotari. So he so what happened? I guess he negated Nochi, not Reirotari. So he attacks. I just leave it, don't care, because he doesn't have anything and it's just game, so. Okay, now the next game will be more interesting. I start again Fenrir Shifter and bricks. So I basically misplayed, because if you draw Veiler and Shifter, you should not Shifter directly, especially not in your turn. You should wait, chain Shifter, chain Veiler now, and this would maybe help us survive. But anyway, I misplayed, and so he will just kill us. We can just watch us die. Yeah, so I know people say that Fenrir, Shifter conflicts with Veiler, but yeah, you can, if you open both of them, just don't do stupid thing like I did here. So try to chain Shifter, chain Veiler on his normal summon effect. And Tenpai can easily kill through Prosperity, and this is what he does. So now we are siding against Tenpai, and because we have the Protoss FTK, we definitely want to go first. We just want to call fires and that's it. So here I'm just trying to bait Ash because I already have Elder plus Karna. This is like the best opener. So I go for Lara, and I think I discard Lara, yeah. And now we can try to play the safe Nibiru line with Elder plus Karna. But Karna gets negated, and then I don't know if we can play safe Nibiru line while Karna gets negated. Because we can't tag out here, right? Because we don't have anything banished. So we had to put both in the graveyard, and now we have to, if you want to continue, we have to summon Nochi early. And yeah, so we summon Nochi early, and this means we can't really continue if we get Nibiru, and this is what will happen. Banish Lara effect, summon Pengu, and we get the famous token end board. But luckily we hard drew flag, and this allows us to kill fires. Anyway, haha, look at this. Summon flag, get Protoss, summon Link Spider, banish Earth, Light and Wind, and summon Protoss. So congratulations, hard drew flag, we still win. And okay, another misplay, I did not set Steeds because I didn't want them to get killed in his turn without me having any ritual beasts. But it would be actually better to set Steeds so that if they don't get killed, then in my turn I can use them, but you will see what happens. This is the interesting turn. So I don't have anything. He possibly misplaced somewhere along the lines, but clearly he can't kill me because I have Protoss, so he just summons SP and passes. So here is what my thought process was here. He has SP. I don't have such great hand. I have inheritance, but I want to kill SP without him activating her, and then I want to make the board in main phase 2. So this is why I went to battle phase early. But I forget that he could have Kaiman, and Kaiman in battle phase really kills us. So against Tenpai, don't forget, don't go to battle phase if he has back rows, if possible, without first making Gaia. But yeah, so make Nochi, summon, and just go to battle phase. Didn't have a news effect because I didn't want him to. So this happens, and now he has Kaiman, and so adds yellow, summons green, yellow special summons and red summons, quick synchro into Quibelt, and then we talked about this, and we decided that it's better to summon Bident Dragon. So he summons Bident, revives, Pydra gets Kaiman, and he makes 10. Now this one forces all monsters to go into attack mode. Is it you can change all monsters on the field? Okay, so I guess we forgot to change the yellow one because all monsters can be changed to attack position. He tributes him, so it didn't matter. Tributes him to summon red, and now Karnhawk attacks red, and he is decreased by 400 because of inheritance. So he wants to go for yellow. I tell him, okay, then this Chandra will die. So instead, so he wants to go for the green because green protects from battle, but he hard drew the green, or I don't know. Yeah, he only played one, so he couldn't save Chandra. So Chandra dies, and then Lara has to suicide into Pydra. And now here is the actual reason why I wanted to make this video, is to showcase Unicorn and Access Code, because they can clear this entire board, which I think is very necessary to do if you want to survive. And also you have to consider you don't want to put this one into the graveyard because he has effect. You can special summon this card from a graveyard, then you can destroy one card on the field. So you can bounce him, but not put him into the graveyard. And Unicorn and Access Code are perfect for this job. So we just have to find the line, how to summon all of this, and easily we have it. Okay, so We activate Karnhawk now and gets Veilered. Possibly this is a misplay, but you know, opponent doesn't really know what we have. He's afraid of those Karnhawks, and Lara hasn't yet activated her effect, so he's just trying to protect, to prevent Lara from going on, because we already used Nochi. But we have when revive Elder. So here he is saying, wait, you have inheritance, maybe you have something better to do. But I like when. We are just thinking here what would be if I summoned Apelio, but okay, I put him back. So when Elder, and now here I'm just saying, look, I have Unicorn, I will kill you by Unicorn. But anyway, banished when and Kana for Kana effect, tag out, summon when and Kana and search for Lara. Kana second effect banishes when Winda. And okay, here this is a misplay. You have to banish Apelio here, as you will see later, and so later in this turn we will fix it. For now we banished Winda, but just remember this is misplay, and then later we will switch it. We will banish Apelio here at this step with Kana. So now we're making standard link climbing with Falco, banish summon Lara, and so here Pengu drops Apelio. So we will just reverse this, okay? Kana will banish Apelio and Pengu will drop Winda. Because we needed Apelio in the banishment, you will soon see why. Here I'm thinking, I want to make Rare Otari, Access Code and Unicorn. So we do one search with Kana, and this is Winda now, but it should be Apelio. So this is why I switch it. Okay, and now we can. This is why we need Apelio. Okay, we link away Tamers and Common Falcos for Rare Otari. And now we want to add Lara to hand because we want to revive Common Falcos. So Apelio first, banish Lara, Rare Otari, then effect, add Lara to hand, additional normal summon, summon Falco. And this is the standard pattern. Lara plus Falco in graveyard plus another body is Unicorn and 2 pops from access code. So this is what we do here, just making Unicorn effect, sending Transcendent, and now these 2 into access code and killing the both cards. And now we have 2 disruptions and we pass. So he has something, but we can just kill him. Now again, he sends us first, probably not correct, because he should be afraid of the FTK. And we opened a single Kana hand. And here we are talking about Nibiru and Veiler. He has both. I say, if he Veilers me here, then my turn is over. He notes that, but he wants to see what happens if he Nibirus and tries to Veiler my comeback. So I try to do the standard Karnahawk play. Search for when. By the way, I have to summon Elder because I have Lara already in hand. And so here is the choke point, win the revive and die. So I have the token end board. But I can also summon Nochi still. So I summon Nochi. I try to get Lara in the graveyard. He wants to Veiler it. I tell him that's probably not needed. But he still decides to Veiler it. And then I just make Spider so that SP can banish his Nibiru. He gets killed by Ogre. I try to chain it. And it goes. Okay, now it's his turn and he will just kill us because one Ogre will not be enough to prevent this. Try to get rid of the monster, but he gets Kaiman and Kaiman effect. Attacks. Chandra attacks, activates in damage step, so we can't Ogre. He also attacks, We cannot augur this because if we try to augur on the effect, he will just chain the second one. So this is why I need 2 hand traps to stop it. And now we decide, okay, the only thing we can augur is this Bident, but it doesn't really help because he will just be able to revive himself. So he attacks again, and now he makes a Trident, and it's over. And now we go for the Melodious replay. We start. We have the Elder plus Pangolin, and here I'm thinking, okay, I have 3 Ritual Beast engine cards. I want to be greedy and I want to make Gaia Pelio, because then I will have 4 Omni Negates. So I went for the Omni Negate route, but unfortunately Pengu gets killed by Solemn Strike. So now I have to use Inheritance, show Lara, and I have to do some awkward, stupid play. So now he's thinking, should I Ash this Inheritance or not? He decides not to, but he draws me. So I am now drawed. I banish this 2, summon Nochi, Lara effect gets Ashed. I tag out Nochi, make and now I just make SP banishing his Melodious. So he top decks Ostinato, and I banish this one. He's doing some Sonata plays, some Melodious plays. Well, okay, he slightly misplaced here because he sets up his Herald of Orange Light, but does not also have another fairy. It's just what it is, okay? We accept that sometimes our opponents don't play perfectly, and we can try to punish them when we can. So SP returns, and now Schuberta banishes 2 because he does not want to enable our Nochi. And now I want to make Protoss somehow, I guess. Then we discuss how we will kill Arya, and again we remember that Access Code Stalker does not target, so he can actually destroy Arya. I reveal Kanahawk, search Elder, drop Ritual Beast. So we summon Elder Kanahawk, and we just continue with our sudden Ritual Beast plays, and actually here he doesn't have any disruptions, so we will just kill him. Whatever we do, we must not kill Baja without her getting her effect. So if we Protoss this, it's just GG. So here I'm trying to make even Gaia Pelio before summoning Protoss, but then later I realized it won't work because, as you will see, something funny. You can't call lights while having Gaia Pelio on the board because he is also light. We get the last search, and now yeah. So here I make Gaia Pelio with this 3, and then I revert the display. It's not good. This does not work. We revert it. So I decide to instead summon another Kanahawk, get another search. Now summon Protoss by banishing Light, Wind, and Fire, and just kill his lights, and that's it. Oh, and go for the game, yeah. Now we sided some Bestials because I don't really know what to side against Melodious. Again, we go for draw. He takes away the hand trap just because he wants to see what will happen. It's like we're testing. He's making some plays. And now I will top deck the only card that can help with this board. But this is really interesting here. He actually has 2 impermanences set, and he has a toilet and Aria and Schuberta. So let's see what we can do here actually. We have to start baiting. We don't do anything by Elder and Penguin, he just bounces. I guess he should have left Schuberta to keep more to keep more disruptions. But anyway, we have 2 Iteles. Summon Kana, and now he impermanences it, so I cannot tag out. I cannot tag out because those were special summoned. But I get Lara effect, summon Kana, Kana banish Winda. Destroy those 2, link them for Falco. And the goal is to go into Protoss again, right? Because we can't do anything else. And so again, on summon, he negates him so that I don't get the banish or anything. Because if he would wait for my effect, I would tag out. So on summon, he impermanence. So I still tag out, but I don't have the normal summon. Now I have Winda and Lara. Oh. Okay, never mind. I just realized I cheated here because I have already summoned Lara with e-teleport. Well, what a great replay commentary this is. But yeah, so I guess we can stop here. But no, okay, let's just assume for the moment that this is the situation that we actually can summon this Lara, and we still want to make Protoss, okay? There's a funny line that he figured out that can go into Protoss. Sorry. So we are talking about how to go into the Protoss. So the line is just go for Kana, search inheritance. Inheritance, search for Kana. Make Nochi. Link them away into Falco. Now Falco effect for summon. Normal summon Kana. Kana banish something that can tag out. And now Falco into Pengu and Gwen. And now we have level 4s. And now we can go. Okay, so actually it was cheated, but still an interesting line. If it was possible, you know, you can imagine a scenario where this exact line will come up with Kana and Nochi and just searching for a way to make level 4. And now we can summon Protoss. Kill the lights. We decided to use inheritance in the past to put Wen into attack mode to go for some damage. And now we know that he will get back his monsters and that he will probably be able to go into SP directly to get rid of our Protoss. So instead we decide to make a Rare Otari. SP first, banish the better scale and then Rare Otari. Rare Otari will add back Lara for follow-up plays and face those come back. Now here we make another misplay. We want to banish his fusion with targeting inheritance, but in this case you should banish Rare Otari instead, because we know that Typhoon exists and Typhoon will just get rid of our Rare Otari. So instead target Rare Otari and himself banish, so that in our turn we can go Nochi and Nochi into Rare Otari. But yeah, here we have anything, he doesn't have anything, and we just kill him with Flex Unicorn. And yeah, this is it. I didn't realize while playing and before recording that we made the illegal plays with Lara. So I'm sorry about that, but even still, I hope that this is anyway useful, at least for thinking about the possibilities. And if you find any other mistakes that you did, or you find any better lines of play that we could have taken here, just let us know down below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and until next video, take care.